get lost. While you still can.
Mr. Turner? Mr. Turner?
Right, there. It's all in.
What?
Got to finalise all the statements today for the solicitor.
And then what happens?
Well, they go to Elsa's solicitor.
Tries to pick holes in it for their case.
Yes, but you get hers, so two can play at that game.
Oh, it's an awful business, isn't it? You think it was a fight over property, not a child. Anyone with any sense can see that Alice would be better with you.
Thanks, Mum. But the court might think you're biased.
And it's the only sensible solution. Elsa practically abandoned Alice when she was a baby. She can't expect to just stroll back into her life now.
I've said all that, and how I've got a proper routine for her now, and that I don't think it's fair to disrupt it.
Well, Frank said a lot of good things about him as his employer.
They are, you see, Nick. You've got nothing to worry about.
We don't know who else has got his own witnesses yet, Mum.
Listen, nobody in this village would say a word against you.
And your solicitor says you're practically bound to win, Nick.
Look, I won't be happy until that's official, and me and Alice can get on with our lives.
Maybe we should ask Alan Turner to put in a statement. I mean, after all, he is Alice's godfather, and he was a local councillor and everything. That might carry some weight with the courts.
Who was a naughty boy this morning? Eh?
Ma says you went out without any breakfast.
Ah, yeah, I wanted to make an early start. I mean, we're getting behind with Michael gone.
Yeah, well, she wants to talk to us about that and all. Doesn't want her boys getting overworked and underfed.
I thought we were supposed to be taking good care of her.
Yeah, well, you try telling Ma that. Come on, she's doing a fry-up for brunch. And if we're late, it's your fault.
Oh, thanks.
I suppose you missed Postley this morning.
Yeah, why?
Well, there'll probably be one of these waiting for you when we get back. Due in court in a fortnight, about the tractor business.
Yeah. And the bloke that got us into all this mess, Michael, is in the clear. He's fled the country.
He said Elsa was all right about Alice's accident. Maybe she's starting to see sense. You know, maybe she doesn't really want to fight anymore.
I'm not sure, Mum.
That'd be the best result for Alice. If we could stop all this squabbling and sort things out amicably.
Yeah.
Maybe you should talk to her.
Mum, I can't do that. I can't risk Elsa's solicitor twisting what I say and then using it in court against me.
Well, perhaps we should get somebody else to talk to her. What about Eric Pollard? He's her stepfather.
He's also in hospital.
What?
Well, he's had an accident. Most people in the village reckon Michael's something to do with it. Now we skip the country.
You've no chance of getting a drink.
We didn't want one, Seth. We just come to talk to Alan.
There's no sign of him. I've been here since opening time. Well, what should have been opening time.
Oh, you mean it's still closed?
Exactly. It's a disaster. Third this year. Who knows what's happening there? I mean, he could have been kidnapped. And maybe Public Health Department have sampled one of his chicken and ham pies and closed him down.
I'm sure there's a perfectly simple explanation, Seth. Perhaps his wound's playing him up again.
He looked all right last night.
It is odd, though, isn't it? I mean, I've never known the Woolpack closed this time of day before.
Well, we ought to find out what's happened. Start an investigation.
Have you thought of phoning?
Eh?
There's a call box there. It might have just overslept.
There's no point in you two tiring yourselves out when I can afford to pay someone to help you. I'm sure Leonard would have thought it was good use for his money.
I think he'd rather you'd used it to get someone to help you.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be cooking, Ma.
I have no intention of becoming an invalid. And we're talking about the farm, not me.
Well, we've got Sven to help with the dipping and the shearing. After that, that's when we've got the problem.
Not if he stays on for a while.
He won't do that. He's always moving on.
Not what he said to me. It's up to you, of course. I don't want you to think I'm interfering in how you run the farm.
Perish the thought.
You are taking things easy, though, aren't you, Ma?
Of course. He'll be in the Woolpack at 11:30. If you go now, you'll just catch him.
Well, there's no answer. Could have at least left a note on the door.
Perhaps he's been called away urgently.
There's something wrong. I think we ought to break in.
Seth, it's a bit drastic, isn't it?
Oh, you're right, Seth. We'd never forgive ourselves if there was something wrong and we'd done nothing. But how are we going to manage it? I mean, we don't know anything about breaking into places.
Elsa, how kind of you to visit me.
I brought you some fruit.
I never realised you cared so much.
And I thought I should explain about the fight.
Fight? What fight?
You and Michael.
So Michael and I had a fight. You must forgive me, Elsa. My recollections of things before my accident are a little hazy. That's the way it is with bumps on the head. But the funny thing is, memory can return at any time, so perhaps it might be safer if you did give me your explanation.
I didn't want anything like this to happen. The only reason I intervened was because I thought you were going to kill Michael. I didn't realise he'd react like that.
Michael's always hit out first and done the thinking afterwards. So, you're saying it wasn't an accident?
Let's cut the crap, Eric. This is important to me.
I guessed that, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
I'm in court soon. Alice's custody. I can't afford anything that'd show me in a bad light.
And being an accessory to grievous bodily harm wouldn't make you seem to be an ideal mother.
Hello, Sven. Ma said I'd find you here.
Yeah. No chance of getting a drink, though, mate. Place is closed.
Oh. Let's try the back. What's going on?
Woolpack's been closed all morning. I'm a bit worried, actually, that something might have happened to Alan.
So Seth's volunteered to break in and find out.
Need any help, mate?
No, after your performance at cricket pitch, I think I'll handle this my Sven.
But it'd still be better for you, as much as me, if the police weren't involved. Look, whatever happened to Mum, nothing's going to change the fact she's dead. I've got the rest of my life to lead, and I want it to be with Alice.
Pity it's taken you so long to work that out.
I should never have walked out on her when I did, but I've grown up a lot since then. Started to realise what's really important. Maybe I needed time on my own to do that. I was too young to have a baby. We both were. When she was born, I didn't have all those maternal feelings. That bond you're supposed to get. I was just frightened. So I ran away. And I stayed away for a while, not because I didn't care, but because I was scared I did. And I still didn't know if I could cope with it all. But every time I saw Alice, it got harder and harder to say goodbye. I love her so much, more than anything or anyone in this world. And I know that the best place for her is with me.
Let's hope the court feels the same way.
They have to. I don't feel vindictive towards Nick. Not really. He's just a little country boy with no knowledge of the real world out there. But I can't let him get in the way. You understand? I have to do whatever it takes to get Alice back. And if that means I've got to blacken his name in court, so be it. Can't let myself feel sorry for him, because that'd be letting Alice down. And she's all that matters.
You're a very single-minded young lady.
I have to be. I know what they're saying in the village. They think I'm a hard-nosed bitch. So they rally round poor little Nick.
Yeah, I know what it's like for the village to be against you.
It doesn't actually worry me. In fact, it just makes him weaker. So I know I've got to be strong. I've got to fight for what I know's right. And when it's all over and he's lost, well, they'll still be there to help him to get over it. He'll survive.
Well, I won't be putting any obstacles in your way. And I think we're both agreed that the accident is best forgotten. Not that I remember any of it anyway.
I knew we'd understand each other.
No sign of him.
Alan said he was having trouble finding a cleaner.
Is he dead?
Dead drunk, more like.
Oh, Alan. How could you let yourself get into a state like this?
I feel sick.
Put your head between your knees, that sometimes helps.
Alan, drink this. You'll feel better. Go on, drink it.
We all know how much you cared about Shirley, but this is no answer.
Fingers down your throat gets it over quicker.
Please, Alan, don't turn to drinking when you're down. Turn to your friends. You should have called me. I'd have come straight over. We could have talked.
Well, talking doesn't do any good. I must get that bar open.
No, look, stay there. I phoned Kathy. She's coming round. She's going to do it. Drink.
I've got quite a bit of cleaning up to do anyway. Seth said he was going to do that.
I'm just going. A lot of folks swear by a raw egg.
Seth? He means well. It was him that raised the alarm.
And broke into the place.
It's all right. Don't worry, there was no damage. It just shows you've got a lot of friends and they're all ready and willing to help.
Yes. Yes, well, I'm very grateful.
Alan, we don't want your gratitude. Just seeing you back on your feet would be thanks enough for us. But you've got to start helping yourself too. You've got a position in this village. People look up to you. They do. In fact, that's the very reason that Nick and I came round to see you.
I was wondering if you'd do a sort of a witness statement, a character reference for my court case. But I don't want to bother you with that now.
Well, I still think it'd be a good idea. It's better to be thinking about the future than the past, isn't it?
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Well, I'll leave you two to talk it over. I'll go and see how Seth's getting on with his cleaning. I thought you were supposed to be clearing up.
After seeing Mr. Turner in that state, I needed something for shock. I know we've had his ups and downs, but I've known him for years. I'd hate to see him going downhill. If he carries on like this, he's going to lose all his regulars to earn his Shuttleworth.
It's Alan we should be thinking about, Seth, not the pub.
Same thing.
I was going to visit Eric Pollard, but he might be the very person to help.
Pollard?
Well, he lost his wife in tragic circumstances. He'd understand what Alan's going through better than anyone.
Maybe.
It's all about starting again, isn't it, and rebuilding your life. He seems to have managed that. I'll go and see him now. And stay away from the optics, Seth.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to do this, you know, Alan.
Well, everybody's gone out of their way to help me, so the least I can do is to return the favour.
Only if you really think that I'm the best person to be looking after Alice.
Well, I've always tried to stay neutral in any disagreements between you and Elsa, but you can't go on sitting on the fence forever, can you? At least I'm sure that's what Shirley would have said. She always had such a positive attitude to things. She Such a lust for life.
Yeah.
And she was never too busy to help people, you know. And look at all she did at the drop-in centre.
We're all going to miss her. A lot.
Yeah. Yes, I don't know how I'm going to manage without her, Nick. But then, if that's how you're going to feel if you lose Alice, I'll do everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes, of course. I'd be glad to speak to Alan.
That's very good of you, Eric.
Well, I know how I felt when I lost Elizabeth. It's the very least I can do.
Thank you.
The doctor, hopefully, will be giving me the all clear today. And if he does, the Woolpack is going to be one of my first ports of call, I can assure you.
Are you sure you're ready to be discharged? You still seem to be in a bit of pain.
I don't want any fuss. Of any sort. I was attacked by Michael Feldman.
It's all around the village. You ought to tell the police.
I can't. Whatever he says or thinks about me, he still is Elizabeth's son. With his record, he'll be sent down for a long while. I couldn't have that on my conscience. Well, Elizabeth would want me to forgive him.
Not many people would take that attitude, Eric, who've been through what you have.
He's a very confused young man. Oh, I just hope that if he has fled the country, that he uses this opportunity to start afresh and make something of his life. That's what his mother would have wanted.
You miss her very much, don't you?
Yeah. Every moment of every day. But life has to go on. That's the lesson we all should have learned from the air crash.
I hope Alan comes to realise that too.
I'm sure he will. With our help.
I don't really like to bother you at a time like this, but there was another favour I wanted to ask.
Oh, Sven. I'm so glad Jack persuaded you to stay on for a while.
Pleasure's all mine, Mrs. S. I've booked in at a farm in Northumberland in a couple of weeks, but I'll be coming straight back after that.
It's good of you. Must be in demand. One of the best sheepmen around, eh?
Well, I ought to be, mate. They outnumber the people where I come from. They've had plenty of practice. I do like it around here, though. Good people. Even if they take their cricket a bit too seriously.
Oh, I expect Seth will forgive you in about 40 years or so.
Never thought of settling down?
Maybe when I'm Seth's age.
There was an Australian who used to come round to the farm shearing when I was a girl. Turned up every year.
Can't get rid of us, you see.
Always travelled light, moving from farm to farm. I used to envy him. He'd see and do things I'd never have a chance to.
Maybe he'd have liked you to have gone with him.
He didn't do that sort of thing in those days.
Huh.
Oh, thank you, Doctor. Eileen. What an unexpected pleasure. How kind of you to visit me on my sick bed.
I've got it.
What?
The decree absolute, of course.
Oh, no chocolates, no grapes, no get-well-soon cards?
Who do you think I am, Florence Nightingale?
Hardly.
Well, we're now divorced. Have you got the money?
When I've seen the certificate. There's a jacket in the cupboard. There's an envelope in the inside pocket. I knew you wouldn't trust me, so I organised a bank draft. It's all there.
Yes, I can see that. You look remarkably cheerful about it all.
Yes, it's my sunny disposition.
I'm not surprised you've ended up in hospital. Sailing as close to the wind as you do, it's an occupational hazard. But I would have thought it had wiped that smile off your face.
Michael Feldman has fled the country, probably permanently. And I've finally paid you off. I think that entitles me to being pleased with myself.
Seems like you're clearing the decks. What for? What are you up to?
None of your business, Eileen.
Could be.
I've told you before. No more handouts.
I'm not asking for any. But that doesn't mean I couldn't be of use to you.
What had you in mind?
We were a good team once. Even you've admitted that. Well, now you're going up in the world again. Maybe you could do with a business partner.
Well, now that you mention it, there is something you can do.
What?
The doctor's just said I'm fit to leave, so I was going to call a taxi. You can give me a lift home if you like, to discuss your involvement in any future enterprises.
It's looking good.
Fair bit to do yet. She looks as good as new when I've finished.
Hey, maybe you could give us a go when it's all done.
You're a bit young yet, Scott.
That's all right. I could ride it on private land. Hey, maybe Joe would let me ride it up at Emmerdale.
No, he's not too keen on motorbikes. Frank Tate might, though. Yeah, if you get on okay, I'll do up the next one for you. I mean, Luke and Biff, they ride theirs into school, don't they?
Yeah, Mum might not be too keen on me getting one.
Don't worry about your mother. I can talk her around. Glad you didn't go with her to London.
Why would I?
Well, he's your dad.
Only biologically. Look, I've told you. You're the only dad I really ever knew. And that's fine by me.
You really mean that?
Yeah.
Don't you think you should be in bed resting?
I'm fine.
You ought to take it easy after your accident. Lucky I'm here to look after you.
Thank you.
You've got to keep your strength up. Make sure you're fit for whatever it is you're planning.
I am.
You've changed, Eric. In the old days, you'd have been pleased with a nice payout like Elizabeth's insurance.
Nothing wrong with being ambitious.
Must be really big money you're after this time.
More than you've ever dreamt of, Eileen.
So, what's the deal? How can I be of help to you?
You already have.
What?
I just wanted a lift. There's your tip. I get lost. While you still can. Councillor Hawkins, please. Pollard, I'm back. And I'm ready for business.